Okay, I think every computer these days needs a blink program, turn an LED on and off. So let's do that with our Zeta. Go back to the A drive. I've written a program already, so we can just step through that. Let me type it, blink.asm, and let's scroll here so I can see the top of it. All right, so put in some comment fields, make it look nice. Zeta single board computer, blink LED program. Okay, so we're going to have some equates. Remember, all CPM programs live at 100, so we'll just have a CPM equate. There's a control port and then a port A, B, and C on the 8255. Those are at 6123. So we'll do an org CPM, and then we will set the IO mode. I haven't gone through this, but if you look at the data sheet for the 8255, if you set 80 and write that to the control port, that sets the 8255 to IO mode and all ports as outputs. All right. And then we're going to toggle port A on and off. We're going to write a 0 to it. And then we're going to call a delay routine. And then we're going to write in ones to it. And then we're going to call a delay routine. So it should go much slower than what we saw in our last program. And here's our delay routine. We're going to decrement B. We're going to jump not 0 and go around here 255 times, 256 times. Then we're going to decrement C. So this delay routine will delay, we'll do 256 loops, right? So it'll do 256 times 256 delay. We'll see how fast that ends up being. And yeah, so that's the program. So we can assemble it. Assemble blink, load blink, and blink. All right, let me get the camera and I'll show you what happens to the Zeta. All right, we're looking at the Zeta card here, and if you know the chips here, this is the Z80 chip, and this is the 8255. The 8255 connects to this connector here, and there's a bunch of pins. These 8 pins starting here on the left and going over 8, that's port A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this pin right here happens to be ground. All right. And if you remember, I have these little boards. These little boards are LEDs. And there's ground on one end and then all the LEDs through pull-ups. So, since that's ground and that's port A, if we stick this in and just kind of hold it there, ground will be ground, and get it in here. There we go. So we're grabbing at least 4 of the port A, and it's flashing. So we have successfully written a blink program for the Zeta.